really the best league in the world. Man, I love this game. We talking fantasy, we talking football. Prime time grind, we know how to ball. We some all-stars getting paid every week. We talk trash and shake hands, we ready to eat. We talking fantasy, we talking football. Prime time grind, the league of superstars. We got the hot topics, we know the sleeper picks. Expert analysis, yeah, this is it. This is it.
Yo, what's up everybody out there? You already know what time it is. It's Prime Time Grind Fantasy Football Podcast. And this is episode number... What's this? 4? Number 4. We rolling, guys. So you know who it is. It's your boy, Breadwinner, to the right.
G-Money.
G-Money to the left.
Football team.
A little bit less of a hesitation this week.
What's left of it?
It's a long pause, man.
You know who he is now, finally.
I'm keeping it real this week.
Yeah, keep it real, man, because it's all on film. Do we need to go back to the first episode of our podcast? I'm sorry, man. I'm not going to do that. I won't do that, man.
I'm a little down this week, so.
Why you down this week, man?
Man, my fantasy stinks.
Hey, man, do not let fantasy get you down.
So I don't, either your fantasy going to stink or your football team going to be good.
Or both.
I'm horrible.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm in the same boat, man. I lost last week and my 49ers lost too, so I was pissed.
But I had more expectation for my football team than my fantasy.
Right.
After y'all broke it down to me week 1, you're like, you man, I don't know about your fantasy.
We tried, man.
So we made you a little depressed.
Yeah. I was still up about my team, though.
Look, man, you was too into trading off Sonny Michel, man, and that just, at that point, I was like, I'm not going to say nothing else.
Man.
But did you keep him in last week? Because last week he did.
Yeah, he did good.
I did.
He got 10 points.
But I dropped him this week, though.
Oh, you did?
He
Didn't he get 10?
I don't think so, man.
Oh, he might didn't. I got him in my other league, and he got 10 in my other league. Oh, they didn't get those 4th down. They went for it.
Yeah.
We watching the game right now, Cincinnati versus the Jags. So they must didn't get it on 4th down. They turned it over.
Urban Meyer, man, that's a terrible call. You got a running back with Robinson back there. You let Trevor Lawrence run.
That's probably why he had his hands on his knees and was looking
should.
You're right. That dude got to be careful, man.
Yeah, because
he got
conditions. And plus he is in the NFL, which also means not for long.
You got that right.
That's right.
All right, guys, man. Well, let's go ahead and get into these scores, man. This week number 3 recap. It only makes sense, man, that, me and G-Money had the head-to-head competition. We went at it. So let's take a look at our results. I'm trying to pull it up on my screen right now, but I already know that I lost. G-Money took me out.
Yeah.
Let's see. So while I pull this up, G-Money, what's your recap from last week, man? What you think happened good? What happened went bad?
Man, look, Jefferson balling, man. Justin Jefferson last week had 26 points. And a good old consistent Cooper Kupp, 30.
Cooper Kupp, man. He get on my nerves, man.
Man, he's consistent, man.
I had those 2 guys last year. This is making me sick on
We talking about this year, though, man. We talking about this.
You wish you could
I
draft
know,
the same
man,
team.
but it's like, right.
He back there, Nick, Mary J. Blige, and reminiscing over there.
Look, free agency is a mother.
Yeah,
and I didn't even know Jefferson had 26 points. He did that quietly, didn't he?
Yeah, man.
Quietly, man. But, I'm sorry, Jared, go ahead.
No, I was getting ready to say, Derrick Henry got his. He gave me 20.
And that was the main person I was watching.
Yeah.
I'm like, if Derrick Henry don't get 40 points, I'll be all right.
We was watching it. He started off slow.
Right.
We all like,
if I could just keep Derrick Henry. And when the game went off, you was like, whoo,
right. I felt good. And everybody else blew me out the water.
But again, Kirk Cousins, man, when that Joker, we're in a game, I mean, he's going to feed those receivers. And Jefferson, he's
going to get his.
He's going to get his.
You know what scares me, though, man? Lamar Jackson, man. His numbers are going the opposite way. They're going down.
Hey, but we watched that game. Hollywood cost him 3 drop touchdowns. It could have been a lot worse than this score right here.
Yeah. Hollywood, man, he was disappointing. Hollywood.
It was very disappointing.
More like Hollywood, man.
Hey, when you said it could have been a lot worse than that score, you mean a lot worse for you or a lot better for Gerald?
well, both. Because I would have lost even more, and Gerald might would have got top points.
That's where I was going.
You feel me?
Yeah,
you might would have got top points this week.
But everybody else, man, was normal. I mean,
That's the big difference. Like, take a look at my receivers. My receivers, they do good, but they never do over and above. Like, you feel me? Like, Jefferson got 26 points, really had 14. Keenan, that's decent.
That's gonna probably be his average.
Yeah, probably. Keenan Allen got 19, but again, Cooper Kupp, he got 30. Evans, he dropped 18 for me. Sutton, he had 8 for you. But this is where I really slack. Nick Chubb only got 8 points. Singletary only got 3 points.
That was surprising with Nick Chubb because that's not Nick Chubb's average.
See, I run into this issues where, the other back gets the touchdown. Like Kareem Hunt got the touchdown.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. What's my boy name? Zach Moss for Buffalo. He got the touchdown. The Singletary didn't. So it's one of those things where it's kind of the luck of the draw, or they kind of go with the hot hand, whoever's running hard.
But that's why it's so hard to pick running backs, man, outside of Derrick Henry.
It is.
And who else?
Because Derrick Henry's going to get that goal line touch.
He's almost in the class, by himself. But, everybody... even like you can't even put your eggs in the basket with Ezekiel Elliott because you got Tony Pollard. They get that in the goal line. They just assume. If you look at it now, they just assume to give the ball to Tony Pollard, then to give it to Zeke.
Right, that's true.
But what other running back in the league is like that guy, like a Derrick Henry?
It ain't. It's like Derrick Henry. You got, of course, Christian McCaffrey. Of course, he just got hurt. And then your other boy from Minnesota, Dalvin Cook.
Yeah, Dalvin Cook.
Those are probably the main three. But outside of those
guys, man, a running back is a crapshoot. Yeah. And that's been like my whole thing. Yeah. Like I know you told me, I need to go to the waiver wire to, find a running back that's going against the right defense. But, man,
it's hard now.
For a good running back, man, they also have to be in a system that works well for their running style, too.
Right.
Because there are probably a lot of good running backs. Think about it, man. Mozart is a great running back if he stayed healthy, but he's in the right program. I can't see Mozart doing that anywhere else, right? If he stayed healthy, and I think
that's the best system for him.
It's the best system for him, and sometimes, man, you see running backs that you think will be good, they're just in the wrong system. They don't fit.
Yeah, but it's not too many running backs, Steve, that you can really find on the waiver now. You kind of got to look at who's hurt or who's not performing and see who you can plug in. Because when I mentioned to you, I mentioned like Trey Sermon because all the 49ers running backs were hurt.
Right.
And he was coming back from a concussion. So I think he got maybe like 9 or 10 points. Mm-hmm. So that was somebody because he was going to get a lot of touches. And then that dude Michael Carter from the Jets, he was free too because he's the main running back because Tevin Coleman was hurt. So if you look for situations like that, the thing is, are they going to perform?
Let's go.
You never know if they're going to perform, right? It's a crapshoot. Because it's hard to pick up a no-name person because they ain't going to do nothing because nobody knows who they are.
And then when you go down, when you go on the list and you looking at running backs, nothing sticks out to you.
Nothing.
It's just like...
I was looking earlier today. Nothing out there.
Hey, let me tell you, though. Your boy Runners, he going to find somebody.
He is.
He going to find somebody.
He a scavenger.
He looking for whatever he can get. And I ain't mad at that, right?
But, I could say there's a lot of injuries going on right now in the league. Yeah. So some of them are not serious injuries, but there are a lot of knee injuries, ankle injuries here and there. So
put a player out for 5-6 weeks.
Exactly.
You kind of debating, do I keep him or do I let him go?
Exactly.
Speaking of letting go, Justin Fields, man, just not ready. And Chicago, honestly, man, is the wrong place for him.
I don't know if it's the coaches, play calling.
You think about Chicago. When's the last great quarterback ever came out of Chicago? They just don't.
Has they ever had a great one?
You giving a man a 5-man, you give him a rookie a 5-man protection.
Yeah,
man. He back there holding the ball.
That's a death wish right there, right?
Death wish, man.
That you expect him to do.
I dropped him just because it was just I'm hoping the best for him, but from a fantasy perspective, he's not good on anyone's bench right now.
Don't seem too well.
But breadwinner, let's talk about Gesicki, man. 18 points, but that's a start. It's like a toss-up.
That's his best game of the year.
Yeah.
Like, if you look at fantasy, it lets you know when people been dropped Like, Gesicki's been dropped over 30,000 times.
Wow.
Right, because he hasn't been performing. This has been his best week. And, of course, they got a backup quarterback because Tua was hurt. Nobody could have known that was going to happen. Right. You know what I mean? And Tyann just had a good week last week playing against, who was it? I can't remember who Green Bay played, but he scored like a touchdown, had like 13 points.
Some of your players, man, I thought were going to perform well. Like Singletary got 3 points. I didn't know that. Singletary only got 3.
Yeah, it's underachieving. I mean, like, you look at, I'm projected to get 142 points, only getting 102. Like, there's some times where you can look at your roster and be like, man, I hate my squad. I need to fill this spot. I need to fill it. I'm happy with my squad. I like what I got on paper. They just ain't producing. You know what I mean?
But the thing is, like, okay, when I look at your squad and I look at mine, like, okay, you got guys that you know will have a good game sooner or later.
Yeah.
I look at my squad, man, I'm kind of like,
done for the season.
But let's go ahead and jump to yours, man. We see what happened with me and G Money. G Money took it and how he's 2-1. I'm 1-2. So let's head over to the football team and see what he did last week.
Let's get this debacle out of the way.
Let's see here. You had a tough match. You going against Rich Crack, right?
I went against
Head Full of Steam.
Oh, Head Full of Steam.
So let me go ahead and get these props out the way. Head Full of Steam. Man, dude got a good squad, man. When it's all said and done, he got a good, consistent squad. Calamari, he's going to do his thing until about week
5, 6.
No, I give him week
10.
13.
He gonna run out of gas.
Yeah, who's his backup quarterback? Ooh. Daniel Jones. Hey, holler at me for a trade, man. Week 16. I mean, week 14, 13. But then McCaffrey got hurt, so that I don't know what he's gonna do about that.
But that made his team human.
Right.
Yeah.
It did. But I mean, then again, though, man, Mike Williams, that joker went off.
I got Mike Williams in my other league. Yeah, he balled out.
And then you got Godwin. You know, and Godwin's very consistent.
Yeah, he had some lucky moves too. Like
but,
who would have known Cleveland's gonna get him 12 points? That was
Cleveland. But even though Robbie Woods had a down day for his standards, I mean, you know, Robbie Woods gonna ball out the next week or so. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, head full of steam. You know, he's a head full of steam as it is right now. I give him his props.
And he's getting good production from Brandon Cooks too. Like every week. I didn't think that was gonna happen with Cooks, but Cooks been balling every week.
Man,
he got solid points. Chris Carson, 16 points. Yeah, I mean he did his thing.
His bench is not bad either, man.
Now, I mean, my team isn't awful, man. You know, okay, Herbie gave me great points. You know,
hey, if you would have played against me, you would have beat me.
Well, I would probably played well.
That's why I said you can't feel as bad, man.
Yeah, that's true. McLaurin had a down day, but you know he'll get his numbers.
He's gonna get his numbers.
And Cole Beasley
balling for you.
Yeah, he's consistent.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to stop investing in the Washington football team, man. They got you a -3, man, on defense.
Well, that's goddamn jokers, man. Just being a fan of the team, you kind of keep up with the media.
That's way
you keep up what's going on. So you're thinking, okay, the defense is going to have to get it together.
Yeah.
They got the talent.
We all know when it's fantasy, you can't be a homer.
Because they're playing against Buffalo, so you should have known Buffalo's going to put up some points.
Well, I mean, damn, look what Seattle did for me on the bench. They got me a -50 point. I mean, a negative.
Which was surprising for Seattle, but
Negative how much?
So
-0.50.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Better than -3.
So all the ATLers out there, don't get mad at me when I make this statement, but I'm going to get a football team one more week because they playing Atlanta.
Oh yeah, you got to let them ride against Atlanta.
Might be the turnaround week.
You got
maybe.
I'm gonna go with you on that. You got some hope. Keep hope.
But knowing this football team, though, the headline Monday is going to be Atlanta turns it around.
2-game win streak.
Man,
Right.
man, Atlanta, hey, I'm sorry, but Atlanta ain't turned it around since the loss of that Super Bowl.
But we owed Atlanta big time. I went to the when Atlanta played on the football team in D.C., in Maryland, a couple of years ago, man. I went to that game, and Atlanta beat the crap out of Washington, man. And we were favored to win that game and everything. So I don't know. We'll see.
All right,
Maybe my presence in person will bring some.
Listen, now that we always let Nick talk about the Washington team. I know he needs to get it out of his system.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm done talking about them.
Keep hope alive, though, Nick.
Yeah, man.
Your team ain't that bad.
No, it's not funny, that bad. Ruggs had a pretty good day.
Because, look, your big hitter is always Hawkinson.
Yeah, he was very quiet, man.
And you picked up Cephas, who has been balling the first 2 games. He's been good. He dropped
I just picked him up on his bad week.
Wait, hold on. What'd you say? What'd he drop?
I guess he had a goose egg, but he had 0.
You're right.
He said he dropped a
one. Uno.
Yeah.
Uno card.
Uno card.
That was depressing.
Skill.
That was depressing.
Draw 4. But yeah, man. So just again, keep hope alive. Yeah. I like to say it's still early, man. We got a lot more games to play. So
hey, man, you still, man, you can still be in this if you make the right trade moves.
Make the right moves.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I would, man, honestly.
Look, I mean, anytime a defense gets you over 10 points, man, you cooking with gas.
Look, you got Cousins. I put Herbert out there as trade, man. I mean, I would start looking at big moves to get what you need.
Well, hold on, player.
Your top trade bait is going to be Herbert. It's going to be Hawkinson or Cousins. You could do. There's a lot of other players you could use too, but those are the main ones that's going to draw interest.
Man, stop.
No, I'm saying like
I know, but
because Gibson.
It's the way you said it though. He's Jared, like, there's a whole lot of other players you could use too.
No, that he could give. Like he could give McLaurin away.
Oh, I thought you meant he needed.
That's a plethora he needs.
Jared,
Jared,
you was ready to give up Lamar Jackson on Sunday.
I'm still ready to give him up. Somebody come along with the right trade, I don't have a problem with it.
The only person that has anything to offer you
is you.
Basically.
I don't have a problem with it, honestly.
Y'all was discussing the trade on Sunday, but y'all decided not to do that?
Well, I didn't want to just go with a knee-jerk reaction. He was feeling himself on Sunday, man, you know?
He didn't want a knee-jerk reaction.
Yeah. And look, I had to think about that thing because I was like, hold on. I got Sony Michelle on. I mean, I had some moves in place until you educated me, but we won't go into that though.
Right.
So I was 1 for 1 on that deal. I could have been 2. I could have probably got both deals done, but
which deal?
Off the waiver.
Off the waiver.
But
there was another
I had Sony Michelle twice to drop.
Instead of
Well, you should be top pick in waiver wire now this week.
Well, it's random, so
so it doesn't go by points for or points against. Okay.
Oh, Jared, what you trying to say?
That was like a little subtle deal, right?
Yeah, right. Look, real.
It was a poke catcher.
Yeah.
I don't have to say anything. What's the record?
What, Nick's record?
Yeah.
1 and 2.
But it's early.
It's early. We only 1 game behind each other.
I'm just feeling myself right now.
Yeah, you is.
I'm gonna sit back.
I'll say enjoy it while you can.
Yeah.
Because the tables can turn.
Fresh from the barbershop, from the beauty salon.
They can and will turn.
My grandfather always said, "There's a mighty poor frog that don't praise his own pond."
Don't praise his own pond.
Yeah, his own pond.
Wow.
All right, guys. Let's take a look at another team. We got Balls Deep and Brian's Best here. So Brian's Best took this one, 142.72 to 106.32.
Man, his wide receivers laid an egg, man. What happened?
Oh, Hopkins with 5? Oof.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at
D. Smith with 5.
Brian's Best, right?
Man, when you got to receive it,
both of them.
I ain't mean
yeah, man.
Both from receivers.
So did Brown get hurt during the game? Gerald, did Brown get hurt during the game?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, to get just 30,
they say he had a run play. He had 3 yards rushing.
Yeah, well, it had to be then. He had to have gotten
he did like a jet sweep or something.
Something injured during the game.
Yeah.
Because Julio was on fire, man.
He was?
Yeah.
He was. Elliott had a decent game for him.
Zeke.
Yeah, but that's that, yeah, man.
Oh, yeah.
But that's because they were playing Philly, man.
Yeah,
Philly
how often are you going to get that from Elliott anyway?
Yeah.
He was running easy over them boys.
But anytime you get 2 running backs, get you 40 over 40 points.
He's got his running back saved him, man. His running backs.
Because his receivers didn't do nothing.
No.
I don't even know who Osborne is.
Oh, hold on. He started 3 running backs, man. Look what Swift did. He had
23.
He had 60 points, man. Over 60 points from his 70 points from his 3 running backs.
Right. And Matt Stafford gave him 30 almost.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Ryan's best, either this was a great strategy or you were lucky. Because, I mean, even just, Tucker got you 15 points as a kicker.
His running backs and his kicker.
Yeah, did everything for
Did
him.
everything. And then Stafford, with 30 points, man. I mean, your receivers didn't get you. Got you 10 points barely. Barely.
Hey, BBT, a win is a win. We ain't hating on you, bro. Good job.
Logan Thomas got him a solid 12.
He pulled out with 142 points.
That's good.
He wasn't the best team. He just...
He was the better team.
He was a better team.
The better team.
Well, he had the best situation in his roster.
Right.
Well, I mean, he was a better team, of course, in his matchup, but when you start 3 running backs like that, man, I mean that
was risky. I mean,
but it worked out well for him.
Yeah.
If they the best players, because what he got on his bench? If they the best you have to offer, then it makes
Valdez
sense.
Scantling had 14 points. Ooh.
He took Ayuk out
He had
finally.
Emmanuel Sanders with 26. He left him on the bench.
Yeah, we talked about Emmanuel Sanders too.
Well, you got to remember, they played the Washington football team defense, which is ranked 31st in the league.
Here we go.
They were scared of that.
God, I'm sorry.
Everything, all roads lead back to Washington.
All roads.
Balls deep, 106. Come on, man.
Yeah, they on a 2-game losing streak. They beat me,
His
and then they start losing.
Well, I mean, see that.
Najee been
Well,
balling
his
for
thing
the
with
past
Dak,
2
right?
weeks.
So Dallas they've been running the ball a lot more the last 2 games.
Well, for somebody who hate Dallas, boy, you be watching them a lot.
Yeah, you do.
Don't you?
Well, I mean, I'm NFC East, and I hate Dallas. I watched them lose. I ain't gonna lie. But, unfortunately, they played the Philadelphia Eagles, which is a tire fire. Dumpster fire.
He said a tire fire.
Yeah.
Damn. Shoot.
Keep on talking.
But there though, man.
Najee Harris is balling out still.
Yes.
2 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
2 weeks in a row, man.
He didn't get a lot of help from Kyle Pitts, Ryan Anderson. What is it, Robbie Anderson?
Robbie.
Yeah, he didn't get a lot of help from him.
Man, Robbie Anderson and what's the quarterback there now?
Sam Darnold.
They're not connecting. Sam Darnold's not even looking for him.
So how many points did Justin Tucker get from
15?
that field goal?
I think
That one field goal.
if it's like plus 50 yards or 60 yards, it might be like 5 points. Something crazy like that. Like a regular field goal is 3 points. But if you get like over 50 yards, 50 to 60, it's like 4 points. And I think if it's over 60, it might be like 5
Balls
points.
deep.
Man, I hate to
His
say
kicker
this
had
again.
13. He wasn't too far behind on that one.
I hate to say this again, man, but I had a heck of a squad last year. Look, because when I mean,
Stop reminiscing over last year, man.
Like all these players I had last year, man. I'm like,
Next up, we have Rich Crack and I See Dead.
We're living his glory days.
Right.
I had Justin Tucker last year, man. I'm like, God, man, that hurts. It hurts, man. It hurts.
Who you say up next, G?
Rich Crack and I See Dead People.
Okay, Rich Crack. So Rich Crack was mad too because I didn't put him on the board last week. I was like, man, why you didn't put me on the board? I guess we forgot to discuss him and I See Dead People.
Oh,
Hey, he made sure we noticed him this week with that 153 points.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
He had top points this week.
We got you, Crack.
So let's talk about what happened to the dead man first. Let's start there, then we get to
Hey, man, this was probably his best game so far, though.
Yeah, man.
Put up 140.
His quarterback had a hell of a we all know he had a hell of a day because he played
37.
the Washington football team.
All roads lead to the football team.
Those top 3 players: Josh Allen with 37, Devontae Adams with 31.
That boy, he was a beast.
And Metcalf with 22.
They left the dude wide open on that drive like the two. He probably got.
That's why I said our 49ers,
Metcalf
man. I love him.
This week
But that secondary, man, them corners are suspect. Your Metcalf with them 3 right there, man. 37, 31, 22. That's crazy. That's the bulk of his points.
Yeah, but after that, man,
Waddle got 17.
He fell off until he got to Waddle.
Yeah.
So Julio, I think Julio was balling. Julio just got 7. Miles Sanders.
He did, man. It seemed like
got 8.
maybe it was the last game.
I think you think about the game before.
Man, AJ Green got 16 points on the bench.
Ronald Jones only got 1. Ooh, Dallas Goedert. Yeah, I mean those 3 came through major for him. They made him look like he did something.
Yeah.
Man, who would have thought AJ Green would get 16 points? He had no one on the bench, right? He did the right thing how they left him on the bench too.
Yes, it's a risky play.
Yeah. Then he had Callaway, Marquez Callaway, Marquez.
Oh, from the Saints.
Yeah, he had 14. Man, it's hard right now to pull for any receiver at the Saints with Jameis Winston throwing, man. You don't know what you're going to get.
I don't even hardly know who their receivers is.
No. You're right about that. Right. Well, let's talk about Rich Crack. So,
Rich Crack.
Sam Donaldson, man, or Donald, he had a good game. I mean, for his standards,
yeah, but that ain't, man.
They played against Houston, so.
Yeah, that ain't going to be consistent.
Stephon Diggs, he's
been quiet this year.
Yeah, he's been quiet.
I mean, let's see. He's still getting over 10 now, right?
Yeah.
You know.
Lockett he cooled off a little bit.
Right, because he was dropping 30 points.
Yeah, like
first 2 weeks.
So he cooled off.
He cooled off.
Aaron Jones cooled off. To his standard, he cooled off.
17, which is still good.
But then he had a decent day from his running back in
Madison.
Mm-hmm.
Thielen got 17, yeah. So.
And then Kurt had a decent day from Arizona.
Oh gosh, look at Arizona defense.
Yeah, man.
That's what.
Ooh.
Playing Jacksonville.
So I see dead people. That's why you lost right there, son.
This kicker, you got Darnellson.
It's between the kicker and the Arizona defense.
Yeah.
Man, he left Robinson on the bench, so Kareem Hunt.
Look at his running backs, though.
Yeah. Ooh, man.
God almighty.
Look at his running backs.
Nick, that's what you need to be
If anybody need running backs, they need to go to him because he hogged them all.
Nick, that's what you need to be trading with right
Yeah, Chase Edmonds, Davis from Atlanta,
Either him or
Hunt, and Robinson.
Yeah.
On the bench.
He's got something for you, man. You want to get back into competing again.
What you going to give him, though?
Right, Brian's best team.
He needs to come big, man.
He needs a tight end.
Well, Brian's best team already turned me down that trade.
We talking about Rich Crack.
I know.
But if you give him a trade, don't give it to him this week because I don't want to go against Hawkinson this week. So wait till next week.
I ain't say I was
you got
giving
Rich Crack this week?
I'm just saying if you do.
Oh.
Yeah, I got Rich Crack. if you do decide to wait till next week.
Rich Crack, hit me up, man. I got a quarterback out of Baltimore that I'm looking to make some deals with. Let me know. Holla at your boy. You interested?
Nah, you right about that.
You know, where my phone? I'm gonna call Rich Crack.
If
man.
Nick ain't gonna do anything with it, I'm
that's one of those deals, man.
I was talking to him earlier.
But that's one of those deals, though, man. That you know, I mean, you gotta be thankful. I mean, I see dead people. He gotta be a little upset.
Yeah,
yeah.
Because I mean, when you look, this dude had 19 points on defense and a kicker that got him 12 points.
Yeah, no, that's a good point.
That was the deal breaker right there.
Yeah.
I mean, again, I see dead people had to look in the mirror. He might need to change his name.
Yo, Rich Crack, man, what's good?
What's good, fam?
Man, we live on the podcast, man. Your name came up in the podcast, man.
Rich Crack, what's good, man? What's up?
It's good.
You had a good performance last week, man. Your boys did good, man.
Balled out.
You know what I mean? That's how we do. You know what I'm saying? We did a lot of game planning, a lot of talking and stuff. You know, the guys perform. You know.
Yo, the real question, man, you got all these running backs on your bench, man. What's up with these running backs?
What's up with a trade?
I'm trying to think. I started my man James Robinson tonight though.
Yo, is the lineup that you got in play? That's the lineup you gonna use?
Nah. I'm just trying to I'm trying to see who I'm switch it up with because like I got Stephon Diggs, I got Thielen, you know what I'm saying, and I got who my other guy Lockett.
You got Lockett.
So I might switch them out. I might take them out.
Man, it's gotta be lovely, man, to have those options.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Rich Crack, let's talk. Hey, this football team, man. Hey, look, let's talk. Hey, look, I'm gonna shoot you a proposal.
Hey, tell him he can't shoot you no proposal after he's been talking junk, man.
I just sit here and gave this man this prop, man, for like the last 10 minutes, man.
I'm hating on your trade. That's what it is.
Hey, look, he think this trade got a potential impact on his
all right.
winning percentage this week.
Talk next week.
All I'm saying, hey, Rich Crack.
Is that the football team?
Yeah, that's the football team.
The football team don't have nothing to offer, man. Come
Gerald.
holler at your boy, man. I got
Gerald,
Lamar.
whoa.
He won't even let me
Gerald,
talk.
hey,
He won't even
Gerald,
let
you
me
sat
talk.
there 30
He
minutes
won't even
last
let
week,
me
man,
talk.
trying to make a trade
He
with
won't
me
even
last
let me
week.
talk. He won't even let me. Listen, Rich Crack.
Gerald, come on, man.
I got Lamar Jackson waiting for you.
Gerald,
Holler at
come
your
on,
boy.
man.
We'll do business. We won't
want
do it
Lamar
right here,
Jackson?
but we'll do business later.
Uh-oh.
Lamar Jackson?
That might be enticing right
Hey,
there.
Rich Crack, I got two quarterbacks that are averaging 25 points a game.
Who you got? Who's quarterback?
I got Kirk Cousins and Justin Herbert.
Okay, damn. Okay.
I got Lamar Jackson.
Oh, y'all got something to sound appealing to him.
Okay.
Hey, we might can do a three-way trade.
Nah, man, I ain't fooling with you.
Nah, football team said we can do a three-way trade, and Gerald said, no, I ain't fooling with you.
I was going to make sure you get screwed on trade.
Right, that's exactly right. That's why I ain't even going there.
I'm going to message both of them, so don't worry about it. We're going to talk.
All right, well,
Yes, sir.
all right, man, because we're
Hey,
going to let you.
look, I hope the commissioner, he got some special interest this week, so.
Yeah, I'm going to hold off all trades until next week, so. All right, cuz, man, we want to give you a holler, man. You be safe out there, man. I'll hit you up later.
All right, no doubt, Phil. Y'all be easy, man.
All right, you
All
too. Well, I shouldn't even call him. Y'all trying to
Wheel and deal right here.
work some magic over there.
And what's Nick ain't got nothing to offer, man. Hawkinson, if he ain't willing to give that up, man,
But he don't have a quarterback. So
Jerry, you talking about a man that got 3 points last week.
if he can get Herbert or oh, y'all foolish, man.
yeah. But see, here's the real deal. If you give him Herbert, you lock him into the playoffs. You got to be able to take something away that balance it out pretty good.
It's gonna be hard to take something away because he got good
Yeah,
players at every corner, man.
I think
You got to get like Lockett or Thielen, or
Yeah, you got to dig off into them running backs too, though, right? You got Robinson on the bench.
you got to get a 2-for-1.
Yeah.
You got to
It's
get you
two for one,
a
yeah.
receiver and a running back.
Yep.
Because it ain't even gonna really hurt him that much, to be honest.
No.
To be honest, oof.
Yeah, we'll talk.
They'll figure that out, man. Let's take a look at the rest of these guys we got out here. Let's see who we missed.
Head full of steam and
We got Rango and Javal.
Okay,
Rango and Javal. Man, this was a week where teams became human, right? Because the average is what about 149, somewhere around there.
Yeah, nobody had like 180 or
Right.
200 this week.
But it was still decent points, though.
Yeah, it was some good points though, definitely. Because the week before that, it was like 4 teams under 100.
Yeah, I know.
So the numbers improved.
I remember all those other folks underneath me.
So you look at this week, both
Did I say that?
quarterbacks was average.
Underneath them,
Underneath me.
peasants.
Nick,
So both quarterbacks
I
was
see that right.
pretty much average. Average day.
Derek Carr 19,
Average
Russell
dollars.
15. If a quarterback give me 20 points, I'll accept it.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you get to that 20 mark, you feel good about
Feel
it.
good
right?
about
Yeah.
that. But Russell Wilson, you want more than 15 points from Russell Wilson.
But you know what's so crazy? Look at CeeDee Lamb and look at Tyreek Hill. They were right there together.
9 and 9, yeah.
At below average days for themselves.
Yeah,
So that was a good wash.
good wash.
But then you had Claypool who outdid Gallaudet.
18-10. Hollywood Brown, he dropped those
I'm
touchdowns.
so disappointed in Hollywood Brown. Maybe I'm moving too fast with Lamar because Hollywood, if he shows up this week, and he needs to show up big, man. They putting too much work on Lamar Jackson. Yeah.
You know a good pickup, man, Cardell Patterson. You know, they do, because he do so much.
He's one of those
and
guys.
He's always involved in something where he can get you some points.
Like how most players are, you either receiver or running back. He designated as both.
Right. He was kind of like Montgomery.
Montgomery.
Yeah. Like those two players, man, they don't probably get you 12 to 15 points every week
because
they touch the ball so much.
I was looking for him. But Javal had him, so he definitely had my eye on him.
So Gordon, of course, he had a good, decent game against the Jets.
Taylor's been quiet this year so far, man.
Mm-hmm. He's been quiet.
Myles Gaskins, he's been quiet.
Yeah.
Saquon, he probably had the best game of his
of the year.
He played Atlanta.
Right.
Yeah.
So we kind of.
And then he's back on the questionable list again.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Kelsey and Higbee.
Both going to get theirs, man.
Oh, Higbee at 15? Okay. Yeah, 15, 17.
Beckham, he had an okay game.
This is his first game.
Yeah, not bad for his first game back, though, right?
Right. Because, again, Jarvis Landry was hurt. So it was kind of more pressure on him because they didn't have, that extra threat.
Yeah. And look, so this is crazy, right? So your defense gets you 14 points, but you still didn't beat the other team's defense.
18 with Denver?
Yeah.
Against the Jets, yeah. And even Dallas defense putting up 14.
Yeah,
you think about how trash that defense was last year?
Man.
That boy,
Dallas defense was
Trayvon Diggs.
A lot better this year.
They are, but they play Philadelphia, man.
With Trayvon Diggs, they scored a touchdown.
Thank you. That's what I need to see.
Yeah.
We starting to see.
I think they've made some moves, but let's get them against a team we know that's got a nice offense, right?
Right. But, that was a tight game. Rango pulled it out, but it was tight, pretty tight game.
Man, anytime a defense gets you over 10, 15 points,
you feel like you're gonna win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like that.
Because you don't expect that, right?
Yeah, that's like that icing on it.
Yeah.
Or that's that get me over the hump, like that bonus. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that extra push.
Mm-hmm.
Kickback.
So last but not least, we have up Alex Phillips, legit team, and league runners.
Let's see. I know league runners won that, didn't he? Or did he lose?
No, he lost.
He lost.
Yeah.
He didn't run the lead that week.
No.
Oh yeah, he was
but it's okay.
League walker this week.
So how did he lose?
He was what, league walker?
League walker.
Since his name is league runners, then let's figure out how he lost.
Okay. Patrick Mahomes, 23 points, which is good.
He didn't lose there.
Hey, well, let me say this though, y'all. Mahomes is becoming slowly but surely human.
Human, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead, Joe.
Yeah, he just and I don't know if it's him trying to do too much to carry the team.
I think he tries to do too much at certain times too.
Yeah.
It looks that
He's
way.
like we were watching the game together. This no look pass wasn't even necessary.
It was unnecessary.
Right.
It wasn't necessary. That's showboating, right? That's kind of like, it's too much. Get back into the rhythm of your game, and you already a champion, right?
Right.
Yeah, and see the thing of it is defense not playing that well this year. But then the other thing, I had a conversation with my brother. I was like, man, Patrick Mahomes is a good quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I do think he's a good quarterback, but he's not that Tom Brady-esque, Peyton Manning. Like, he's not gonna go in there and just.
Not yet. Y'all forget, what is this, year 4 for him?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, he's still.
Yeah, but Tom Brady and Peyton Manning was slicing up defenses in year 4. I'm talking about, like, when you
Peyton
go in there,
Manning was.
you look at. But Tom Brady was too.
Tom Brady.
I mean, they were learning to read the defense.
Yeah.
I mean, in other words, they were surgeons. Like, they looking at the defense. I mean, Patrick Mahomes, I think
he relies on his ability and skill. Yeah.
But he's
more so than.
But that's a good point, Breadwinner, because the two quarterbacks you just named have nowhere near the same playing style. Right.
Who, Tom Brady?
Tom Brady and Peyton Manning don't have the same style as Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is
right, exactly. But he plays on his athletic ability.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I mean, his big play comes from scrambling in the pocket, finding Tyreek Hill, Tyreek Hill getting open and just heaving it up. Tyreek Hill catch it and then run into the end zone. Give the peace sign to the, you know, that's the big play every time, right? You know, versus Tom Brady or Peyton Manning. I mean, they looking at the defense. Okay, I'm gonna bait this safety. I'm gonna, you know, I mean, it's
Mahomes don't do any of that.
I'm glad we're recording this. I need y'all to hear this. Washington football team, that's the most sense you made all night. You absolutely correct.
Hey man, I am football.
You absolutely correct.
You do your homework.
And you can tell he missed Kareem Hunt, right? He doesn't have that same outlet. I mean, not Sammy Watkins.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have that same outlet when all things break loose. You know, he was Sammy Watkins was his go-to man.
But you know what those two guys did well? They kept moving.
Yeah, that's
like they understood if he don't get sacked back there and he can keep moving around, he can heave that ball off his back foot, the front foot,
right, sideways, right,
behind.
Right,
I mean, he could get it. He could get it out there one way or another. You know, one way or another. Yeah. But he only have one person to get that ball to now, and it's showing, man.
Well, and one thing too is
he still got Kelsey.
One thing too is
he got Kelsey.
He got Kelsey. He got Tyreek, but their offense isn't balanced because they don't have the run game. They haven't established any run game.
Where is Edward-Helaire? What kind of points is he putting up this year?
Nothing. Like last year, he had a great year. He was putting up 18 points, 20 points a week last year. But this year, he's just non-existent. He has fumble issues. He's hurting the team more than he's helping, to be honest.
Well, he had 16.
Who's the other
hang on, because he had 16 points last week.
Yeah, last week.
Yeah.
But not the previous week.
And they still lost.
I got to double check you on your points because
right
you was off with Saquon last week. I had to look behind you.
Right there.
Remember we talked about Saquon? Yeah. It was like Saquon had like 100 yards and 23 rushes.
Yeah.
Saquon had 13 rushes for like 40-something yards.
Right. But, well, one rush was like 40-something yards.
But all he had was 40-something yards.
Yeah.
Off 13 carries.
Yeah.
So I got to double check behind G. And it's you might be looking at projections or something.
Yeah,
he could have been.
Okay.
Oh, he was reading that magazine.
Man, really?
So we looking at League Runners team.
He brought the magazine back.
Mahomes, Moore dropped 20 points, which was great, and Tim Patrick had 14. After that, I mean, his receiver, we got Sterling Shepard only had 3 points.
Man,
D. Harris had 3 points, and he picked up that M. Carter guy from the Jets, but he didn't do anything with 4.9 points. Darren Waller, which was beasting like the first couple of games, he only had 10. Davis from the Jets, he had 9 points. I mean, his kicker had more points than half his team.
Can we keep it real about League Runners team for a second? I'm going to hate a little bit. Well, I'm not going to hate. I'm just going to keep it real. At the beginning of the show, I was keeping it real.
I already know what you're going to say.
Yeah, me too, man. But
I mean, outside of Mahomes, Moore.
I'm going to agree with you.
Waller.
Yeah.
And Waller.
His team.
And the kicker.
His team look a lot like the football team.
And I'm gonna say something real quick.
He might be worse.
No, because if you take a look at his bench, because he's dealing with those injuries. You got Dalvin Cook on the bench, and he got Jarvis Landry on the bench as well. So he's trying to fill some of those positions.
That's true.
So that's why he kind of struggling a little bit.
Yeah, but you know what?
Because I thought because week one when we went over his roster, man, we were kind of high on him.
But one thing that I mentioned in week one is he has a lot of players that were drafted in the late rounds that were performing.
Yeah.
Like Sterling Shepard, somebody who going like the 10th, 11th round.
Mm-hmm.
Even Corey Davis, he was going late. And them players was giving him like 20 points in the earlier weeks. So now those players are kind of dropped down to a level head. Yeah, subpar. So even Tim Patrick, he just picked them up not long ago.
He needs to make some moves. I mean, while we think this week is week 4, you don't make moves, man, and you depending on like you're injured to come back. Right. You don't make the playoffs.
He could be going on a down slope right now.
You look up and you look up, and playoffs is it's the last game before the playoffs, but you're not competing.
Right.
So let's talk about Alex Phillips' legit team.
Your homeboy.
Yeah. So. Okay, Jalen Hurts, he's not
Got 20
well,
points.
the team is not playing well.
How you get 20 points?
But because he runs the ball,
legs.
and then he can get a big pass play here and there, or he can score a touchdown with his legs.
Right.
So, I mean, that's the thing with him, you know. He can so, I mean, I think it's still smart to keep him in.
Yeah.
Okay, Chase
been balling.
Yes, he's been
he's
very
balling
consistent.
He's got Marvin Jones Jr.
Marvin Jones, which he's playing right now. I'm not.
He ain't doing too much on him.
Juju, I don't know, man. He's been up and down this year, but still, I mean, well, Big Ben's arm is about shot. Let's just keep it real about that.
Yep.
I mean, I just bench every receiver.
Kittle probably came out. He
Alvin
finally came
Kamara,
out to play.
he had a solid game. Joe Mixon.
Those are solid points. Kittle had been struggling this year, but he got 14 points or 17 points.
Yep. And then who was his receiver from?
Hunter Renfrow.
Yeah, Renfrow.
Yeah, 18. Yeah, that's a little slot receiver, little Julian Edelman type player. Suck up 6. Yeah, solid performance.
Well, he better get a solid performance. I'm sorry. He better get a solid performance from his starters because he ain't getting any help off his bench much.
And I think Juju is hurt right now. I only know Juju is going to be playing this week.
Yeah.
So.
Well, he still got Chark. Well,
Chark
he's doubtful.
Chark just got hurt tonight.
Chark
got hurt like in the first quarter. He got caught.
So, but Brown should be back. Well, Brown won't be. Yeah, Brown should be back this week for Tampa Bay. Antonio Brown.
Yeah, so he can plug him right back in.
Yeah, he'll probably bench
Juju.
Yeah, Juju for him. So
he got some players to plug in.
Yeah, so I mean, he still, you know.
That's about the only one he can plug in, though.
Yeah, basically.
Josh Jacobs, I don't know what's going to happen with him. So
it's not a bad deal.
So Alex Phillips' team, he pulled it out. He's currently 3-0, so he's undefeated right now. So it's only a couple guys that's undefeated. Who we got undefeated? Alex Phillips is undefeated. Rich Crack is undefeated. It may just be those two.
Yeah, Rich Crack and Alex legit team.
Let me see if I can put
all those standings make me sick.
Dang.
Gerald, I don't understand why you not 3-0.
Yeah, you understand. Yeah, he knows I lost the first game too.
Well, I just said that because I'm just keeping it real Thursday. So.
All right.
Cincinnati back in it.
Yeah, Joe Mixon just scored. All right, so let's take a look at the week 4 projections.
Alex legit team, he should be.
Let's take a look at Alex legit. He's playing against Rango. You know he got somebody playing tonight. Okay, so Alex legit's team. He has 25.9 points right now.
That's a good start.
Mixon got 12 already.
Well, he has three people playing. So he got.
He got 3 people.
Jamar Chase with 9 points so far. Marvin Jones with 3.7 points, and Joe Mixon with 12.4 points. So.
And he did put Antonio Brown back in his starting lineup.
Yep, he did.
Yeah, he did.
He benched Juju.
Mm-hmm.
Good move. Yep.
So his team could do all right tonight. This week.
And then I guess Rango, he's gonna ride it out with the with his receivers and his running back. Well, it's 2 running backs and his receiver. They both listed questionable, but he hadn't made any changes.
Well, it's still early,
Yeah, because I'm thinking that Juju isn't going to play at all, and Claypool, even though he's questionable, he's going to play. Yeah, so since Juju's going to be out, that could be more targets for Claypool.
You don't have much of an option.
If you look at the projections, they're neck and neck in projections, 143 to 145. But Alex Phillips' kind of projection went down based on his performance right now to 136.
Yeah.
But still a close one.
It is a close one.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be a toss-up, man.
Marvin Jones Jr. takes 1 pass downfield. He's the.
Yeah, he's the lead receiver right now.
So.
Quarterback's pretty much even.
They playing against the Jets. I mean, Tannehill.
Yeah, he gonna have a field.
He can have a field day with them.
CeeDee versus Chase.
Julio Jones,
yeah.
man. And then you've got my boy just beasting out the backfield. They're gonna run all over the Jets, man.
Yeah, that should be ugly.
It's gonna be an ugly game.
Honestly.
And that's why I picked up the Titans defense.
I tried to get them, but you beat me to it.
Straight beasting.
Is that why you
2-7, y'all? 2-7.
making a statement?
Put me in, coach. Yeah, that's what's up.
Looks like the New Orleans, they're playing against the Giants, so Kamara could go off on them boys.
Hey, cause Giants, man, the whole NFC East, man, is burning. It's just a dumpster fire.
He said, "This is
God, man, the NFC, the NFC East lease. No, the NFC lease. That's what it is again this year.
Yeah, I think it's like that every year.
That used to be the division, the powerhouse division, man. It was like the SEC. I mean, the Giants, Washington. I mean, it was just back in the glory days. But now it's just, man.
Who else in there? The Eagles and who else?
The Eagles, Washington, Dallas.
Oh, Dallas, that's right. Yeah.
I don't know, man. Saquon, he's got a knee injury, man. He's questionable on his knee. So we'll see.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see what happens there.
So let's take a look at Javal versus the football team. Yeah, this projection is close.
Yeah, it is, man.
121 to 119.
Man, I'm not gonna.
Let me look at something.
I'm not gonna do the football team like that, man.
Why Marlon Mack projected to get 0 points?
It's gross.
Because if you take him out, you can get some points in there.
Well, I just put him in, actually.
Marlon Mack?
Yeah.
That's not right, man.
Why'd you just put him in?
That's got to be systemically wrong. Because, how do you get 0 points?
They just know he's not going to do nothing?
I guess. Dang.
You got Mark Ingram. You just picked him up off the waiver wire this week. You going to put Mark Ingram in there, or you didn't want to do that?
Well, I mean, I'm still playing with it right now.
Undecided.
Man, you better stop wasting time. You got a goose egg in on your lineup.
So you're looking at the matchup. So you don't think. So you're thinking that Miami is a better matchup.
I did it for Mark Ingram versus for Marlon Mack versus
Ingram
going against Buffalo.
I can understand that.
Man, Mac got a 0. Something going on, man.
I don't see nothing that's saying he's questionable, doubtful. Or,
let's read his note card. What does his note card say? Let's see. It's been.
They're open to trading running back Marlon Mack. That may be why.
Yeah. See, that's what make you feel bad.
He may have been traded. We don't know that yet.
He said he's agreed to seek a trade. So he hasn't been traded yet, but he's agreed to be traded.
So he's probably not going to play, man.
Yeah, it could be what it is. I'll keep an eye on that.
Yeah, here it is. Oh, no, it says Mack was in.
I hate to lose to an 0-3 team. I mean, no pun intended. I mean, I didn't mean for it to come as a shot, Javal's team, but at the end of the day, man, you still over.
He said over.
Oh for Winfrey.
Oh
for Winfrey. But hey, let's see what Javal got in his lineup. Let's see. He has.
T. Brady gonna ball out against New England, man. Y'all just get ready for it.
Oh, you got Brady.
Yeah.
Ooh, Tyreek Hill against Philly. Tyreek Hill gonna definitely get lost back there against Philly.
Yeah.
Galladay probably won't do nothing. He's taking a chance with Deshaun Jackson. He saw Deshaun Jackson have a good game last week.
Yeah, man.
So he plugged him into his roster.
How many years did we all pick up Deshaun Jackson
every year?
Thinking, this is it right here.
He like Mostert. He ended up getting hurt.
Right.
Every year.
But here's the thing. New Orleans still have a decent defense.
They do.
Yeah.
The boy Lattimore back there.
And I see them having a field day on the Giants.
I can see that.
Anybody out there, you need to pick up New Orleans defense if you don't have them. I mean, if you do have them, then expect a great day out of New Orleans defense.
He got Cordell Patterson, of course, but she's gonna get some touches.
Yeah,
man, but they got the points. The forecasted points are low.
But he has Deshaun Jackson
because he's not a big name.
Deshaun Jackson points last week was
he had like 20 last week.
Yeah, but that's
not gonna happen every week.
Oh, he didn't have. Yeah, he had 21
Man, he left
points.
Chenault on the bench.
But that's fool's gold, though.
Out tonight.
That's what we were saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
You got Jonathan Taylor. You got Marlon Mack. Same running back. I mean, same team.
I think Gibson should have a good day against Atlanta. So I think.
And Gibson had a good day every week, pretty much. He may have 1 week where he didn't do that good the second week, but he's been doing pretty good. Higbee versus Hawkinson. That's a good matchup.
I think Cephas will do good against Chicago, man.
Yeah, Chicago's
I think
defense.
I can pull this one out, man. I think I can pull this one out.
It's gonna be close.
I think Javal.
Yeah.
I think Javal. Just keep it. I said I was gonna keep it real in the beginning, so I think Javal team is gonna be 0-4.
Now, one thing we talked about defenses. Buffalo playing against Houston. Buffalo could get 20 points against Houston.
Yeah.
That could be a game changer right
So
there.
I said I was gonna bench Washington defense, man. But here's the thing, like
You can keep them against Atlanta.
Yeah, man.
that's the thing. They playing Atlanta, man. I
You'll
can't.
get 10. You'll get an average. You'll get 10 points.
You'll get 10,
Yeah.
maybe 15.
Yeah, Matt Ryan, man.
Matt Ryan's gonna get sacked.
Yeah, and throw tip drills and end up, pick sixes.
I think
Yeah,
they-
Seattle's coming off a loss and they playing San Francisco. I know you don't want to hit us, Brett Run, but
What you got to say?
I mean,
I think Washington against Atlanta is the better play than Seattle versus San Francisco.
yeah, because that's a divisional matchup and they always play each other tough.
They're gonna score points. It might be
Yeah,
25 to 30, or they're gonna score points.
but it could be
Even if we lose,
it
we're
could
gonna
be
score points.
13 to 12.
I doubt it.
Brad, when
Our offense is better. We're gonna score points.
I dropped.
Our weakness is gonna be our defense.
Yeah, I dropped San
Because
Fran.
our cornerbacks again, Lockett could go dumb. Lockett and Metcalf both could go dumb against our safety.
Seattle
corners.
playing in San Francisco.
So it's gonna be a tight one.
Yeah.
But that Buffalo
Man, that boy
defense
from,
is
that receiver from Jacksonville got 14, almost 15 points.
Chenault.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Man, so here's a question: would you start Pascal over Cephas?
Who?
Pascal. You forgot you had Pascal, didn't you?
See what happens is these players they be burning it. He put them in.
Right.
The week he put them in, they burn them.
Right.
I think I might start Harvey.
And Nick, like, I'm not fooling with this person no more.
Man, you got Hardman. I mean,
Oh, you still got Hartman?
Yeah, he's got Hardman over here.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna start Harmon.
You ain't dealt him out yet?
Thought you gonna go ahead and fix that right now.
You ain't dealt him out or
Yeah,
dropped
let me
him?
go ahead and fix that
man.
right now. I'm gonna start.
We trying to help you out over here, man.
Hartman been on the chopping block for 3 weeks.
I don't need y'all guys' help.
Okay.
Hey, it sound like you taking some of my input.
Right. Come on, I don't need y'all guys' help. Hold on a second. Hold on.
Hold on, let me make a change real quick.
I told y'all I was gonna do it.
Like y'all acting like when you see somebody.
Yeah.
Like, let me help you out a little bit. What you need? You need some money. You're looking down. You're looking like you're
real scruffy right now.
Yeah.
You need a sandwich? Like you need a meal?
$25, man, go clean yourself up.
Man, go clean yourself up. Man, Chanel.
I mean, what y'all trying to say?
Man. All right, so let's take a look at some of these other matchups. Let's see. I always ask Nick his projection, and he said that, Javal's team is going to be 0-4, so we know what time it is.
Damn, that didn't change my projection, did it?
So we got Head Full of Steam versus I See Dead People.
That's a good matchup right there.
I See Dead People is 0-3, but this is a tight projection.
Yeah.
I See Dead People's 0-3.
He's 0-3.
I See Dead People. You need to change your name, man.
He said, I See Alive People.
You living up to your name.
Cause awake.
But it's but it's self-inflicted.
Wow.
And he got some good
He's
players
still
though,
looking in the
man.
mirror, man.
He's got some questionables though,
I mean,
man.
look at the top half, like Josh Allen, Devontae Adams, we mentioned, DK Metcalf, Julio Jones.
Well, Metcalf been kind of quiet this year.
He had a good game last week, but he had
Julio
been
Jones
quiet
had a good game, and then he was
the second week, then went down last week. Miles Sanders hasn't been doing anything.
Yeah.
Right.
And then Henderson.
Henderson has been hurt.
Goddard.
Will. Waddle had a good week last week with 17.
It's not a bad team.
It ain't bad at all. They just not performing.
He dead every week though.
He might be like my team almost. Like we got a decent roster, but people don't be performing.
It ain't good.
It's
Ain't
interesting.
good at all.
Head full of steam is human too.
As we see his numbers drop now that McCaffrey's hurt.
Dropping, yeah.
But I think he was like first on the waiver wire, so he got Hubbard, which is good. So he got McCaffrey's backup. We don't know what he's going to do. He's not McCaffrey.
No, he's not.
But still, I mean, he can still get you.
He's going to get.
I mean, he got him projected with 15 points.
Well, he's going to get the main touches.
Yeah.
So
he's going to at least get 10 to 12 points.
Right.
This is a balanced matchup, man. I mean, if you look at it point for point, pound for pound. Man.
I mean, he still got Chris Godwin. He got. I mean, you know, Tom Brady's gonna go to New England and be a tactician. he's gonna show New England what the Brady way was.
Right.
Look, I wouldn't be surprised if all his receivers got 10 catches apiece on after Sunday.
Surprised, man. Gronkowski. Listen, we forget about Gronkowski coming out of there too.
So yeah,
questionable or not, Gronkowski is not gonna miss anything.
What's going on with Gronk right now, man? Let's see.
Well,
because even if Gronk is out, he got
a rib shot. I think it's like
that's right. It is.
So
he has Andrews on the bench too.
Man, I see dead people
he's gonna swap
dead
that
again.
I'd start Andrews, man. I don't know, man. It's hard to say because listen, both of them going back to New England. You can bet Tom Brady is going to entertain.
Tom Brady's gonna have a hell of a game.
Yeah.
I see dead people, man. You gonna take a L this week, bro. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, he keeping it real. Keeping it real.
I'm gonna keep it real. I see dead people. Don't let that 51-49 fool you, bro. Hey, look, man. You need to change your name. It looks better to have no name than to have to change your name.
Wow. So who we got up next, Brad Winner?
So let's see.
I'm not trying to hate.
There's only a couple teams up left. Let's see. We do Brian's best in league runners.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We did those.
Yeah, G Money and Balls Deep, man.
We didn't do Brian's best in league runners.
Yeah, we did.
Not for this week.
Yes, we did.
Oh, because I started from the bottom and then went up.
Oh, maybe.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we didn't.
Oh, we talked about them last week.
See, that's how we be leaving people out. So league runners again. So 139 versus 149 for Brian's best, who's projected to win this one. So let's see.
That's a tough one, man.
Yeah.
Brian's best has Matt Stafford. He got Amari Cooper. He got Ayuk. He put Ayuk in. He set Ayuk last week. He got Emmanuel Sanders in. Ezekiel Elliott, Eckler, Logan Thomas. He got D Swift again. So them 3 running backs. Got Tucker. And the Rams defense. I mean, Brian's best got a solid squad.
I think he's going to be the best team this week.
You know what's crazy, man? You hardly ever see a running back that has their forecast is 20 points running.
Who's got that?
Eckler.
Oh, Eckler.
They got the forecast of him making 20 points at a
And
run.
I swear,
Vegas defense,
man,
though.
I swear he be quietly getting off.
Yeah.
He ain't flashy. You don't even know he got them points, but he be getting it off.
Is it the offense? I mean, that he's in. I mean,
it's a high-powered offense.
It is.
All they gotta do is get you to the goal line, and you gonna get in there. Cause they ain't even got no other options. Like most of these teams got like somebody that share the ball with. He ain't really sharing the ball with nobody. He getting all the touches. And so league runners, of course, Mahomes, D Moore, Tim Patrick, Corey Davis, Harris. He put Cook in, so Cook may be coming back this week. Waller. He got Jalen Reagor in this week. Blankenship in Tampa Bay. I mean, just looking at this, it seems like Brian Best got the edge to me.
Yeah, man. Listen, let's just be honest, man. Tampa Bay against New England is going to be way more than 6 points. New England has a hard time scoring now.
Yeah, with that.
Well, here's the only thing.
Rookie quarterback.
Okay, all right. So look at the quarterbacks. Matthew Stafford. Okay, they can get in a shootout with Arizona, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Rams can take anybody in on a shootout.
That's gonna be a good game too.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good game.
Conference game.
Cup. Let's go. I need you.
I see my homeboy lighting up the
Philly.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
I don't see them losing 2 in a row, and I think this gonna be a statement game for them. I think Cooper and D Moore is gonna be a wash between the 2 players because I see Dallas probably coming out trying to establish the run early, and if the run works for them, I see them sticking to it.
And I'll tell you, I said this earlier, Trayvon Diggs been locking them receivers up, man.
That's touchdown.
So Trayvon Diggs could lock more up.
Yeah.
That's definitely a touchdown right now. So Cooper could get off. Carolina's defense, they quietly been doing a little bit.
Yeah.
Quietly.
I see Logan Thomas having a good game against Atlanta.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
Oh, he got Los Angeles defense against Arizona.
Los Angeles has a good defense.
But he don't have another defense, though. I mean, but you playing Kyler Murray, though. You playing
offense is going.
Two-trick pony.
Yeah.
He made. That's a tough one.
He's probably just gonna ride with it and see what happens. Yeah. There ain't too many other options you can get at this point, to be honest.
So you say you giving this one to the runners, right?
I'm giving this to Brian's best.
Brian's best.
Me too.
Okay.
Yeah, me also. I'm gonna give it to Brian best.
Yeah. The vote is unanimous. I'm with you on that one.
All right. So let's take a look. What else we got here? So we got Balls Deep and G Money.
Yes, sir.
So this one's G Money, he got a lot of points projected over there, man.
Balls Deep. This ain't gonna be pretty.
G Money, you projected.
This ain't gonna be pretty.
You projected like 150 points plus every week.
Yeah, this ain't gonna be pretty, man.
Is that is it inflated? You think it's inflated football team?
All I'm saying is I put this on Derrick Henry and the Tennessee defense who are playing the Jets, bro.
You can wear a jersey every week.
I might. If it works,
If
it works,
I tell you what, man.
If it works, I'm coming through.
I tell you what, the 2 Sundays that I went over your house, I lost. So I ain't going over your house this week.
You're not coming by. You gonna call me?
I got some bad mojo at your house, man.
Let's just make sure we clear, okay?
I don't know if you've been spraying some incense or something. Some root.
I got that sage.
Yeah, sage. I ain't coming over this Sunday, man. You gotta come over here.
Man.
I'm gonna give this matchup to G Money. I know it's gonna go to his head, make him feel good, blah, 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 blah. But G Money, you got this one.
Dude, you got no. Okay, let's take a look.
Look at it, man. I'm not commenting.
Before we jump the gun.
I'm not jinxing myself. All I'm saying is 2 factors in the whole team.
2 factors.
2 factors. Derrick Henry with another 30-plus yard, 30-point game.
Oh, against New Jersey.
And Tennessee defense could shut out the Jets.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now hold on.
Those are the only 2 factors I'm gonna speak with.
Now your quarterbacks can have an even score. Okay.
They can.
Yeah.
So, I think Dallas will come out and try to establish the run because that's just what they've been doing. All right, you got Jefferson, you got Kirk Cousins throwing against Cleveland's front 4. Pass rush, okay? Cleveland pass rush is very good. Kirk Cousins, offensive line is not.
But listen, it ain't about them winning. It's about them being behind. Because when they behind, what does Kirk Cousins do?
No, they're gonna get you the garbage yards.
Right, exactly.
He's gonna find Jefferson
Any and every day.
So, but then he got Hopkins over there, and
well, that's gonna be a matchup: Hopkins versus Ramsey.
Yeah, so that's ooh. So I don't know. I might get at the Jefferson.
Yeah.
All right. So then you got Cooper Kupp, and you got I'm giving that to Cooper Kupp.
You gotta give it to Cooper.
Yeah.
Where that boy been playing.
All right. So then you got Sutton versus Tyler Boyd. Tyler Boyd, he playing right now.
Yeah,
so
13 points tonight.
13 points. I can see Sutton getting
be even amount.
I can see those 15 points coming to fruition.
Yeah.
All right, then you got Derrick Henry versus Derrick.
The whole team.
Oh God.
Got to get at the King Henry.
Yeah, just because they're playing the Jets, right?
Right.
The Jets have been setting people up on their fans.
That might be a 50-pointer.
I'm just gonna stop right there with them too, because he's gonna get enough points for at least three fantasy starters.
Yeah. That's gonna be
and then I think Montgomery gonna have a decent day against the Detroit defense.
He should.
Then you got Drake going against the Chargers So yeah, I'm gonna give that to Montgomery.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. We got Cook versus Pitts.
Both of them been quiet.
Yeah. So I think that's gonna be a toss up right there.
I'm giving it to Cooks though, because Pitts been super quiet though.
Yeah. Then of course Pitts is going against the 31st defense in the league. So them slow ass linebackers. You get Cole Oaken on Pitts. Pitts gonna win that matchup all day. So don't sleep on it. I'm talking about my football team defense too. So I'm keeping it real.
Keeping it real. Honesty.
So Pittman.
Said honesty.
That's the best policy.
The best.
Pittman and Anderson. Anderson been quiet, man.
They don't look for him, man.
Since week
Sam
1.
Darnold don't look for him.
That's gonna be.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Carolina could win that game though. That's gonna be a fantasy.
It's gonna be a high scoring game.
I don't know if it's gonna be high scoring or not.
I think it is.
I feel a little something. I think Dallas. He's feeling.
So I was thinking Pittman or Parker.
Pittman or Parker?
Yeah, because I got Parker on the bench.
Against
the 7th defense, they got him at a 5-star, just against Indy.
Pittman, Devontae Parker. That's a toss up. That's a coin flip.
It is, man.
I might do Parker though.
Gerald, I'm gonna take you edging it out, man.
But yeah, at the end of the day, Gerald, you got the lead on this one, baby.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to you, Gerald.
I appreciate that, man. I know that was hard for you to say. Football team.
Yes, it was.
He should put Aguilar in the game though. Say that.
Yes,
Brian's
it was.
best. I mean, on balls deep. He should put Aguilar in, but
who would he put an Aguilar in there for though?
Robbie Anderson.
Yep.
I wouldn't do that.
Man, they don't. Man, I'm telling you, man. Sam Darnold don't look for him.
He ain't been getting nothing.
Robbie Anderson be open. Sam Darnold don't look his way.
But hey, even with him in there, I don't think it's gonna be enough. But last but not least,
I wouldn't.
last but not least is me versus Rich
Well,
Crack.
Aguilar can get you some junk yards.
And it's looking ugly so far. And Rich Crack, he don't even have his lineup set.
No.
So I don't know. He playing some kind of games. He playing some mind games.
Oh, when he was on the phone there a minute, he had was talking like he's just a strategist, man.
He's making you sweat, man. That's what
he worked at NFL or something.
Strategic game, man.
Right, he put all his. Because what's funny is, because I'm looking at the rosters. Was it like on Wednesday?
Yeah.
On Wednesday, everything goes through so you can see what players pick up, whoever. And so the projection was like, it was like 140 to 145 or something. And I looked at it that night, and it was like 140 to 90. He had took all his starters out and put them on the bench. I'm like, why would you do that? Right. You intentionally take them out, and then you put everybody else on the bench until your starting lineup, man. So that's Rich Crack for you, man.
So his tight end spot is empty. So what?
So Rich Crack, does he know that Josh Gordon is inactive?
Yeah, he just did that right now.
He just did that.
Yeah, he just put all his players on the bench now.
Oh, he know we looking at it right now.
No, he did that. He did it. He did it Wednesday night. But because even this morning he dropped Ingram, and he picked up Knox.
Man, he gonna slip. I'm gonna catch him slipping.
No, he ain't gonna slip. He gonna probably update it Saturday.
He don't have a tight end in.
Because he picked up Knox, so he gonna put Knox in there. That's why I said he needs a tight end.
Hey, he's a strategist. I'm not mad at him.
And he got a lot of good players.
Makes it entertaining.
So he's trying to figure out who he's going to. But we know he's going to put Tyler Lockett in.
Yeah, why would you
not? Right? You're going to put Adam Thielen in.
Right. Why would you not?
Why would you not?
But let's talk about the obvious, though.
Man.
What's the obvious?
He's going to put in Stephon Diggs.
No, right.
Come on, man.
But I'm talking about, listen, man. Anytime you got one player on a Thursday night to give you a good old 20-point cushion, one player, you cook it with gas.
And I got Cincinnati defense who got me 1 point right now. So he got a super head start on me.
Man.
I try to, you look at the analytics and you like Cincinnati's defense has been the best it's been in years so far, holding these teams to under 100 yards rushing. And in the first quarter, daggone Jacksonville had over 100 yards in the first quarter.
Talking about Jacksonville.
Right, who hasn't done anything this year. Chase. Ooh, it was close. So that's just one of them things when you try to go with the statistics and then it bites you in the butt. So I'm running from downhill uphill on this one this week.
Yo, bro, I think I'm gonna screenshot Rich Crack roster right now
and see what he changes it to.
Right. Because what kind of GM moves is he making? Like,
I will say this though: if you're gonna put all your eggs in the basket on Sam Darnold, he's about to let you down, buddy.
I think he's just trying to. Hey, look, man, we got plenty of content to talk about Rich Crack. Like, let me get these fools something to talk about. So he went there and put all the best players on the bench
on purpose.
All we gotta do is scroll down and just read your bench.
Right. What's the bench projection?
Hey, look, so you think we're gonna sit up here and talk about Rich Crack 25 point? I mean, he got 25 win percentage versus 75%.
Right.
We see it, bro.
We see what you're doing out there, man. We see. But so.
Hey, but anyway, back to what we was talking about. Holler at your boy, man. I got something for you, Rich Crack.
I got a sweeter deal.
Yeah, it all take place next week.
Hey, he ain't worried about a trade from Gerald.
Oh, they just scored?
Yeah. Who was that? Who scored?
Zuma. What's a flag on the play though?
Yeah.
But he's celebrating like it's
coming back.
On Jacksonville.
Offense.
Because ain't nobody else celebrating.
No, that's good.
No, that's against
defense. Yeah.
Oh no, it's against. Oh yeah, against the defense.
Touchdown, good. It's a tight game.
Oh,
yeah.
Good game.
All right, fellas, man. So this was a good week.
Did we miss anybody? I don't want to miss anybody, man.
No, we don't want to get no ugly text messages.
We got everybody this week.
Rango and Alex Phillips' team.
Yeah, we went over that.
That was the first one. That was the first one we did.
Did we?
Yep.
Okay.
Because Alex Phillips' team had 3 people playing right now.
Right. They balling too right now. Except for Marvin Jones. Come on, man. I need you in my other league.
So again, folks, we hope you enjoyed this.
Yes,
this
sir.
is episode number 4 of the Primetime Grind Fantasy Football Podcast. So stay tuned. Catch us next week to see what happened.
Peace.
Peace.